about all the puss I've had lately, about all the drink I've been drinking. Whoa, lately I've been forgetting.
What else?
Every time I hit a new town, I find my way all around. Whoa, I've been thinking about all the puss I've had lately,
About all the drink I've been.
oh, lately I've been fucking.
Y'all better sing this shit. Y'all ready?
Every time I hit a new town, I find my way.
all over.
Oh, lately I've been killing. Yes, I've been stealing and fibbing. I'm just a old school. Lately I've been moving.
Yeah, here we go.
Nothing. It's just, yeah. I mean, you should have just seen what the fuck I just seen. We'll get into it. Diego had a good time. It looked like at the Mexican OT concert, but we had a couple people though that went to the Mexican OT concert. Oh, catch that, Gilbert. Thank you. All right, so we'll just get right into it. Thank you guys for tuning in to another episode of the HopStop podcast. My name is Thomas. This is episode number 9. Today, no cameraman Sam. I got another host for today's episode. Got my brother Felix.
What's up, guys? Thank you for having me, bro.
Of course, my man. Happy birthday, first of all.
Thank you, bro.
We're in the capital of New Mexico. Came back for the weekend back home. So who else better to do the episode with for your birthday than you? You know what I mean, my man? So
thank you, bro.
happy to have you and all that. And then behind the camera, we got 2 camera guys since we don't got the guys from AZ with us. So we got cameraman Gilbert, cameraman Eli. Thank you guys as well for coming on. So get right into it, honestly. For today's episode, we're going to be doing a Henny Sunrise. Really simple, 2 ingredients, just orange juice and Henny. But for the boy's birthday, couldn't just go with the regular Henny. We had to do the VSOP.
The VSOP, which
Yes,
is
sir.
aged for 4 years.
Oh, man,
And
I'm
also,
excited.
not to forget this, Thomas surprised me yesterday, which I didn't expect at all.
Yeah.
So he came out of here from Arizona because he's out there working.
already know.
Everybody knows that.
Yep.
So thank you for that, bro.
Absolutely,
that
my
was a
boy.
fucking surprise. Thank you for doing that. It means a lot.
You already know we had to
But
come
we
through.
do have the VSOP, which is aged for 4 years. And I'll get into it just real quick. But the VS is aged for 2 years. VS is going to be aged for 4 years at least. So it could be for 4 years plus.
Mhm.
And the XO will be 10 years. So,
And you love Henny, so you're more of like you know your shit on Henny for sure. So I trust you.
the Hennessy, yeah, I do. And cognacs in general, bro. I'm kind of a big cognac guy.
And I hate to ask you this so early, but if you want, we can start grabbing the ice and start getting everything ready if
I'm
you
down.
want.
Yep.
So I wanted to ask you this first question. I hate to ask you this so early, but out of all the Hennies that you've had, which one is your favorite? If you could let everyone know. We do have a couple people who do watch that do like Henny as well.
Okay.
So if you can explain
Shoot,
which one's your favorite and why.
All right. So
And we can start making the drinks as well.
hell yeah. So personally, I haven't tried the XO Hennessy,
Okay.
which I'm looking forward to trying that.
That looks a good one. Explain what that one is too, real fast. My
The
apologies.
XO is like one of the most expensive Hennessy's, and it's like $200 and something bottle. But that one's aged, like I said, for 10 years plus, which should be like a smoother taste, stuff like that. Something you shouldn't be chasing down with like Coke or even mixing.
Oh God, no.
Yeah, it's like I guess I would respect it a little bit more just to sit a bit,
Yeah.
just like that, cold or whatever, on ice.
Yeah.
Or whatever. Yep.
On the rocks for sure.
Yeah, but the best Hennessy that I've personally had was the pure white
Okay.
Hennessy, and I guess the taste was just like a little bit different. I
Mhm.
guess it's made with white grapes,
Yes.
so that Hennessy is also a little bit rare too because it's made 3 or 4 months out of the year, so it's only made a certain
Time of the
time
year.
of the year. Yeah, so which makes it, I guess, more sought after and stuff like that. Which Hennessy is made with grapes, but the pure white Hennessy was made with white grapes.
Which is nice. And I've always told people on previous episodes, I've always bragged about it, that you've let me actually have some pure white. I've never even come close to it. And people that I talk to about it, they've never even seen it or heard about it.
Yeah.
So I was super grateful to be able to try some with you. So it's honestly one of my favorites too out of all the Hennessy's that I've tried with you. Definitely one of my favorites. We both tried this one. We did have a bottle of this before I left out to AZ
Yep,
a
I
couple
do
months
remember
ago.
that, bro.
And this is good. We didn't mix it with anything, respectfully, but we just did want to do this exact bottle, though, as a special occasion for sure for your birthday.
Right.
But I remember we did have this one, and this one is good. I prefer it, of course. It is a step up from the regular, from the original, right?
Yeah,
So a little bit smoother for sure, but I do like it. So we'll start.
Yeah, I was about to ask you, should we just do a scoop?
Oh, yeah.
let's
Yeah,
do
one
that, bro.
scoop. Fuck it, bro. I saw you got the
Yeah,
grills
good.
too, bro.
Oh yeah, fuck yeah.
Fuck yeah, bro.
got
Those
the
shits are
grills,
fresh as
thank you, bro.
fuck.
Fuck yeah, thank you.
Dude, sometimes you gotta pop out and show them.
Yeah,
You know what I
fucking
mean?
top 10.
All right. So ice, of course, gotta have your ice, and then go ahead and actually pop it
Okay,
open,
fuck
bro.
yeah, bro.
And show them the gulp, bro. Show them the on the bottle, please. I was fighting with
Show
Sam
'em
the last.
the bottle itself. It's like
The
a
bottle,
red
but
velvet.
the go. I was
Oh,
having a
yeah,
fight
that
with Sam
too,
about
yeah,
that. Sam, you don't know anything. All right. I'm about to show him right now. Show him.
yeah. It's a gunk,
It's a gunk.
but a gunk's a gunk.
A gunk is a
Yeah.
gunk. That's what I've been trying to tell people. Honestly, I was surprised that the gin did the gulp too. Did you see that?
I did see that. Yep, I did see that, bro.
I didn't. I
But
was
I
lost for
think
words.
most bottles will, bro. If it's like more of like a wine shaped bottle like this,
Oh,
it's
okay.
more likely not to do the gunk.
And then we have to bless it before we open it.
Yeah, for sure, bro. Let's do that, bro. Hell
Okay.
yeah.
Boom, blessed. And then a little FYI as well, guys. We do have UFC 303 in the back as well. So we'll kind of be, I guess, while that's playing in the background, we're just kind of looking at that, and we'll kind of be seeing our reactions off of that as well. But I did want to kind of get into some of the topics, just like last episode. Ooh, nice catch.
Yeah,
brother.
for real.
Just like last episode, we're gonna keep with the quick topics. So we have a list of quick topics we'll kind of go through. Nothing we'll keep too long on, and then we'll kind of just move through those and then get to our main topic. And for everyone as well, he is pouring. If you want to kind of get into that before we get into the topics.
Yeah, so I believe 2 ounce is the top to this line here.
Let's just do that.
We'll do 2 ounces each cup, and then the rest orange juice. So
Yeah.
We'll see how that goes. Do a couple rounds of that.
Yeah, that sounds good. All right. So the first topic was that Mexican OT concert actually here back home. We had a couple people that we know personally who went to it. Not only you, Diego, unfortunately, but we had Eli. We had a couple other people. I had a good friend, Bostino, who went out to it. I know, Eli, you were saying it was lit. It looked pretty fucking lit.
It was pretty fun.
Yeah, it looked super fun. And then, of course, hopefully I'm able to get it in at the fucking beginning of the episode. But Diego sent me a couple videos of his experience out there. I'm just not a big fan of him, honestly.
Of Mexican OT?
No,
I mean, he's
don't.
alright, bro, but I guess I'm not a big fan of him either. I couldn't say I guess I'm a fan at all, but
Like, you couldn't name one of his songs. Like, you're not over there dancing.
yeah,
to his
actually, I
music?
really couldn't. Yeah, but
Really?
if I were to go to that concert, it would be for Maxo Cream. That's the one I would have went for. But
That's who Eli went for, no?
yeah, I heard that he was saying shit like, "Hey, if you guys don't calm down, hey, I'm gonna stop performing and shit." And he went to the back.
Who did?
Maxo Cream. Like he was like, I don't know,
Oh,
maybe
really?
getting upset. The crowd. I don't know why, but I heard a little something like that. And then everybody's like, "Oh, boo, boo, boo." And then fucking he ended up coming back out and everybody's all hyped like, "Yeah, no." But that's just what I heard.
Yeah.
But I wasn't there. But if I
okay.
was to be there, I guess it'd be for Maxo Cream and stuff.
Yeah,
But Mexican OT. I mean, he's still good. You know, he has still good bars and stuff like that. You know,
Yeah.
can't deny it. Good
He's
music.
good.
But I guess he's not my style.
Maxo Cream or Mexico?
Mexican OT.
Yeah, Mexico
Yeah,
OT.
yeah.
I'm not a big fan of him, but I know he you got to give someone their credit though, for sure, when they make it to that level. So always props due to them. I just like giving Diego a hard time.
Have you took a sip yet?
No, I have not.
Okay,
Absolutely not. We take it at the same time, my boy. Move the orange juice out of the way of the frame, so we just get these two. Alrighty. So I think
I
do you have
don't
anything
know.
to mix
I'll
it?
mix it with my pinky.
I was gonna say we
Yeah.
just do a little. You know what I mean?
That's good enough.
All right. All right. Let's go.
Oh yeah, bro. Cheers.
Boom. Wow, that's good.
Yeah, it's really good on.
All right, we'll keep sipping on that. So we'll go to the next one. Speaking of concerts, the Kendrick Lamar and Friends pop out. Did you hear anything about that? Did you see anything about that?
I didn't hear anything about that. Really touch up on that.
Yeah, so it was pretty much just a concert on Kendrick Lamar's fucking songs that he dropped out recently or put out recently, and I don't know. It was honestly pretty cool because I felt like he brought all the West Coast together. It was nice. Played a couple of the Drake disses. Everyone was singing along. Everyone having a good time. Kumbaya type shit. You know what I mean?
That's
Everyone,
pretty dope, bro. And like even like Kendrick Lamar like that, not like us. I've been hearing that shit
I
on the
love
radio,
that
bro.
fucking
But like
song.
you don't hear Drake shit on the fucking radio. Like his disses to Kendrick, you know.
It's because he's
I
a
mean,
bum.
Yeah, it's because he's a bum. No, I mean Drake has good music
No,
too, but
yeah.
I mean with that beef stuff, I guess I'd have to go. Not even I guess I would go with Kendrick.
I was having a topic with Eli earlier today, and the only people who think Drake won that thing, cheers again, happy birthday, was or are females. Like, there's actually like no like guy that's like, yeah, you know what, Drake bodied his ass. It's like usually females that are like lining up at his defense.
I guess, bro.
I mean,
and then like usually if somebody's like, oh, I like Drake, I'm like, damn, bro, you zesty for that.
Yeah, you're a
like,
little
I'll just give him
freaky
shit.
fuck.
Even though it's like stupid shit, it's just going around like that leaked video and all that, but I'll be like giving him some stupid shit for it.
Yeah, and that's what's. I mean,
that's dope. What fucking Kendrick did and shit like that's dope. Though.
Yeah, dude, he had Bloods and Crips dancing on stage together.
Yeah?
Like he had, it was crazy.
Bro.
Yeah, he brought people together.
That's pretty dope, bro. And I'm surprised I didn't hear about that shit. But
Schoolboy Q was there. He had all Top Dog Entertainment. He had YG. Like he had
nice,
Remble.
bro. And then like we were on fucking Kendrick Lamar and all them like when they were Top
Back
Dog
in the day.
Entertainment, when it was TDE and shit like that.
Oh,
yeah.
J Rock was there. Yeah, it was all of them.
Yeah.
The best, bro.
J Rock was there and everything too.
Yeah,
Oh,
they played Money Trees, all that good shit. So
Damn.
I mean, that's always that. I mean, you can't never go wrong, especially when Kendrick Lamar is dropping music again. It's a good time to
No,
be
I'll
around.
have to watch that shit like on YouTube even, bro. Like that.
Yeah,
So.
it was honestly super nice. I didn't watch the full thing, but of course on Twitter and stuff like that, it was a cool experience to kind of see.
What do you think about the drink?
So it's smooth. It's honestly smooth. You can't taste the.
Well, I can taste the Hennessy
Okay.
a little bit, like a hint, but the orange juice is like a good mix with it. And I've always heard that. I haven't tried it personally, but I've always heard that Hennessy or any cognac kind of goes good with orange or pineapple juice. And then people say Hennessy and Coke, but I personally tried that and I was like, hell no, bro. I usually don't like to mix my drinks. I'll like take shots of Hennessy.
So I lied actually. My apologies. We did mix this. I mixed it with Coke. Remember that? And it was like the worst shit we ever
We were
tried.
together?
Yeah,
Oh,
it
yeah,
was
you
all
did
of
it. We
us.
were at the club or what?
No, we were at Mike Rip, I think. And
Okay,
we
yes, I
mixed
do
it.
remember that. Yeah,
And you were
did.
like,
And
how
I
much?
was
How
like-
much of that did you pour? How much of the shot did you pour in compared to like fucking?
Yeah, and I was like, what was your ratio?
Yeah. That shit was terrible. Maybe just because I didn't.
Yeah, I do remember that now that you bring it up.
Probably.
I was like surprised that you're doing that. I'm like, bro, I don't do that shit at all.
But this shit is good.
Yeah.
Smooth. It mixes well together, and then all the time wherever you go, I mean, you want to get Hennessy with an orange slice, right?
Yeah, yeah, for sure. With the orange slice is always good. And then I see this being more of a morning drink, which is kind of like in the name too. But
yeah,
we're drinking at what time is it now? 10
10.
o'clock, right on the dot.
Yeah,
so,
damn.
Yeah, but it's so good. I guess I could drink it at any time.
I could drink this anytime.
It's nice.
I could drink this now. You know what I mean?
Mm-hmm.
Oh yeah, this shit's fire. Honestly, so.
Sorry.
No,
we get
go
to the next topic.
Yeah, cut me off. I'm just kidding.
Sorry, bro.
No, you're good.
It's even so good that you could probably even add a little bit more Hennessy to it because like it's not so overpowering, you know. Like just drinking one cup of this is like one shot of Hennessy, you know. So,
this was good.
It's something that I'm comfortable enough putting a little bit more in because it's good.
And we'll do that then for the next one.
I'm down, bro.
So I don't know if you've heard of him, and people that are subscribed or viewers who aren't, let us know what you think in the comments, or if you have heard of this guy. Dr. Disrespect, of course, if you're on Twitch or online or you play video games, I'm sure you've heard of his name once or twice before. But recently, just like I feel like this year and I feel like last year and this year a lot, just people have just been coming across, like dirt has just been coming across certain people on this type of shit, which is like minor allegations, like child predator type allegations, or just weird shit. I feel like these past 2 years have been like these 2 years have just focused in on like showing the light on like people that you kind of like looked at in a certain way or looked up to in a certain way, and they're just not the people you always thought. So getting into it real quick, and then I want to see what you think about it.
Yeah.
Quit fucking beating around the bush, right? It looks like that he was talking to like a 15-year-old or like a 16-year-old or something like that a couple years back on like Twitch messages, which no one uses that, so everyone was like, "What the fuck?" That's kind of weird. Without because I don't know 100% of the details. I do know like about 90, but I don't want to be like totally like wrong. So if I'm wrong, please correct me. But pretty much like this girl ended up leaking now like the conversations many years ago, and like they're coming out. So now he didn't say anything. No one really like cared, I guess, anything.
Was it
about
the actual girl that came out and
I
was leaking it?
believe
Was
so.
the girl that he was talking to?
I believe so. Yeah, because it was on her side, so it'd have to be her.
Yeah.
So those get leaked. It looked like what the fuck. I think someone was like saying something, and he tweeted like contracts were paid out, like Like, there's nothing
Mhm.
wrong with me. So
Yeah.
honestly, like when I saw that, I was like, damn, like sounds pretty guilty of someone to say like contracts were paid out. Like it pretty much sounds
Mhm.
like he was saying like people were paid off. Like
Yeah.
it's nothing to worry
Yeah,
about.
yeah. But it is wrong, and a lot of people could
Fuck
say
yes.
like, oh, well, she did it herself, and now she's coming out probably because she's upset. But either way, it's wrong because she's just a kid, and the kids are so gullible. So
Yeah.
she probably just grew up and was like, dang, well, I was maybe getting taken advantage of.
100%.
Or yeah, and just like shit like that. And now that she's older, she's coming out. Because some people might ask like, why didn't she come out when it happened?
And that's the thing too is like yeah, no matter what, it's like it's wrong. And as a father and throwing yourself, like, you're a father as well.
Yeah.
So like I don't know, like people who do that shit, I don't really respect at all.
Yeah, bro. No matter what, I always thought it was wrong. But when you know yourself, once you have kids, it just like opens your eyes to like a bigger picture of like, like how fucking crazy or
How
how
you would
what the
actually hurt
possibilities
someone
are. Like it
if
could
someone
happen
did
to
that to you.
anybody that you fucking love, bro.
Yeah, like you find out that you would actually hurt someone if they tried to do that to your children. You know what I mean?
More than that, bro. More than hurt them, bro.
So then on top of that, today, or at least yesterday, there was more news. I guess like and honestly, I don't give a fuck what you do with your life, but like a transgender streamer or something like that, part of the LGBTQ community, came out and posted all of I don't know, her fucking chat log of like them talking. And let's just say this. It was fucking weird. It was just
Okay.
some weird shit. And that's what I'm saying. Like, this person out of nowhere now is just like, all right, now it's time to like show some more light on like why this guy is actually like he is a fucking weirdo. So I don't know. I think that guy's career is fucking finally over. Like, I don't think you can bounce back from minor allegations, and then on top of that, you just kind of like. And I don't mean like he was just like messaging this person like, "Hey, what's up?" No, he was like, it was like for like sexual fetishes.
Mm-hmm.
Like, so it was kind of weird. I mean, at the end of the day, if that's what you like, that's cool.
Mm-hmm.
I mean, I don't give a fuck. But now it's like he's well, and the other reason why it's wrong, I guess, because people are like, "Dang, he just fucking hates that." No, he's married and has kids. Like he has a
Yeah.
family, so that's why it's fucking wrong. But I was just like, man, it's just like these people who have like a role in their community, which, like I said, like if you don't really game, then you don't really know him.
Mm-hmm.
But like he has a role in his community where kids look up to him because kids want to be streamers.
Right,
You know
right.
what I mean? You're around kids. Kids watch you, and then this is what these people are doing secretly behind
Right,
doors.
right,
It's
right.
like, who the fuck can you?
And it could be anybody, bro.
Yeah,
That you
exactly.
idolize, yes. But I know who he is, but I guess I don't know like 100% what he does. So he's on Twitch, right?
Yeah, I think he does. Like, I think he does YouTube, of
Like
course,
just
and other
YouTube or
shit.
Twitch, and he streams and stuff
Yeah,
like that,
yeah,
and he
shit
just
like
plays
that.
like Call of Duty or
Mhm.
shooter game or something like that. But yeah, I did hear about that, and how I heard about it was like this. You heard about Dr. Diddy? That's how I heard it. That's how I heard of that. So I was like, oh, what happened? And
Dr. Diddy.
my little cousin happened to tell me about that, and I was like, wow, that's crazy, bro. Da-da-da. But I didn't even know that, and I was like, it could just be anybody, you know?
It can't just
It could be like what is he like 6'3", 6'5"?
Yeah, he's
Yeah,
pretty
well,
tall.
yeah, he's tall, man. Yeah, 6'5", bro.
He has
Like,
affiliation
yeah,
with the San Francisco
and
49ers.
yeah, and you think he'd be able to
Mhm.
go get women or any girl he wants, but he
He's
wants
married.
kids. Yes, but he wants kids, bro. So it's like, it's nasty,
the
it's evil,
fuck?
bro. It's like, what the fuck?
I
Bro?
mean, it's
It makes
like,
you look at people like
yeah.
different, bro. Yeah.
And like you said, like he can have any girl he wants. Not on top of that, but you're married, bro. So it's like, I don't know, maybe focus on the family. You
And
got
the
now.
money too, you know,
Oh yeah.
not just like, being a fucking somewhat young, that fucking strong guy and shit.
Yeah.
He has money and shit too. So
Okay. Yeah. No, and
Yeah.
I agree with that. No, and so kind of ended off with this. Fuck you, Doctor Disrespect. And that's all kind of ended it there. Going on to this, Drake gets the key to Memphis. How does that make you feel?
I did hear about that, but like the mayor gave him the key to Memphis.
Yes, it was
How
a
is
beautiful
that? How
scenery.
does that work? The key.
So
to
he pretty much
Memphis?
is just like, hey, hey Drake, here's the key in Memphis, and he just hands it over.
Like he somewhat owns or.
Honestly, like Jay Z has the key to like New York, or no, Diddy has the key to New York or something. Like I think both of them have had the key to New
But
York.
it's like an honor.
It's like an honor.
It's like it's an honor.
I think
to
it's an
have that in
actual
that
key.
city.
Correct me if I'm wrong. Any key holders out there for your state? I don't. I think it's an actual key you get. You hold.
Yeah.
You go to walk
And
around
then,
with this.
and then like they literally hand it to you, and it's like a big old ceremony, maybe
Yeah.
or something like that.
If you guys seen the picture, it's an iconic picture. Just because Drake was looking at it like he doesn't know what the fuck to do with it.
Really, I haven't seen it personally, but I did hear
Well,
about it.
shit, I got you, and I'll try to put it up on the screen for you guys as well. But it's funny because this guy is looking at it like, what the fuck do I do with it? Like it's like the other thing is like he's Canadian, so what the fuck is he getting the key to the Memphis for?
Mm.
Shouldn't that be like key guac or like?
Or like fucking money bags or.
Yeah. Oh yeah,
Yeah.
money bags.
Mm-hmm.
Not Yo Gotti. If anyone is thinking to their Yo Gotti,
Yeah. Fuck it, bro.
fuck Yo Gotti. To Memphis. I just think it's kind of stupid, but I mean it is what it is. Congrats, I guess.
To Drake.
I guess I don't know.
He's all I don't know what to say. Like
I don't-
he's all
I'm
lost for words. Like, just
actually
congrats.
baffled.
I guess I can't hate. I don't know.
Homeboy couldn't get the key to his
Yeah.
own city. I mean, congrats.
Wow, bro.
He's
Well, it's
laughing.
like a certificate. Yeah. It's like a
Yeah,
certificate.
so he's looking at it like, well, okay. And then he's just in pure joy because he absolutely doesn't
He's
know what to
happy.
do
Yeah,
with the key.
yeah.
He just has a key now to Memphis in his
Yeah.
house. Something his son could
Damn,
probably
that's-
play with or
Yeah,
something.
that's crazy. Odonis. I was telling you that Kendrick Lamar should have dissed Odonis.
That would have been funny, and I
his
did tell
song,
Diego
because that was a trash song.
that was a trash song.
You
Well,
told Diego about that?
Yeah. Well, what would you have said to Adonis?
Like, I don't know, Adonis. I don't know, Adonis. Your song's trash. I don't know, Adonis. You might be missing. I'm just kidding.
Yeah.
A couple brain cells. I'm just kidding. Well, like, fucking, I don't know. I just that kid bugs me, bro. There's something about him, and like, I
Yeah.
want. Well, like, nothing
Preach.
against
I'm just
kids.
kidding.
He's an innocent kid, but just like, you know, it's just like.
It's just like
come on,
those
bro.
people you just have a punchable
Mhm,
face.
I guess, yeah.
Yeah.
And I wouldn't punch the kid, but he bugs.
But
the
once he
fuck out
turns
of me.
18, you will.
Yeah, once he. I'm just kidding. No, it's just all jokes, but
Drake's all right.
fucking,
Bet.
yeah, I'm like, what the fuck? But Kendrick sure dissed him, but then he kind of did in a way. He fucking did. Didn't he literally talk to Adonis through a song?
Yeah.
Telling him how much his dad was a piece of shit.
Yeah,
some shit like that.
That's what
like,
I'm saying. Drake
Mhm.
or Drake got bodied, bro.
Yeah, so like fucking, he kind of did diss Adonis.
And then
in
they
a way.
danced
They
on his
actually-
grave with the Kens and Friends pop out. They literally, after he murked him, they
what,
just danced on his
was
grave.
it on stage or something like that?
Not
Or,
like, but I just mean like
danced on
in
his-
like I just mean like at the end of the beef battle, right? He like just we felt like he won, right?
Mhm.
So he bodied him, and then I just felt like that concert was just to dance on his grave. Like he's already
Okay,
dead,
yeah,
and
yeah.
they're just
Like
fucking
he already
dancing
won,
on
yeah,
his
like
fucking
he's
grave.
just playing
yeah.
on the radio. Yeah.
Yeah, and you have Bloods and Crips coming together to dance
Mhm.
on the fucking stage, celebrating
Yeah.
your fucking defeat. Yeah, you're done, bro.
Sorry.
Sorry.
Bloods and Crips in the crowd. That shit turned purple, bro.
That shit turned purple.
Like, just the mix of everybody.
It was a beautiful scenery. And I don't know, like, that's why I was like gonna say, like, give the key to Memphis to someone that actually deserves it, like
I guess
motherfuckers, like not like Yo Gotti, because we all know he fucking got Young Dolph killed.
Yeah, bro. And then
R.I.P.
wasn't Young
Young
Dolph from Memphis too?
Young Dolph deserves. The key.
Yeah, that's what I was gonna say, bro.
He deserves the key to Memphis all the
Yeah.
time. And honestly, I do want to. This will kind of lead us into our next topic. Whatever happened to the people that? Oh, and we'll actually pour our next one.
All right, cool.
And we'll
I'll
give
take
this a
this
review,
water
too.
down, rest this, and
Bet.
then I'll put some more
Me
ice.
too. Gilbert, we looking good? I did want to say this. Did the people who ever killed Young Dolph get caught?
I'm not quite sure, bro. Oh, I think they did. I think
Okay.
they did, but I don't know the exact story. Which is one I should be in touch with, but I fucking love Young Dolph, bro. I know all his fucking songs.
Good? Hell yeah, my boy.
But I don't know or if they did get caught or not. But
Yeah.
let's just hope. I guess they did, bro, because fucking a lot of people get away with a lot of shit.
Yeah, and that's the thing I just hate, especially when it's like shit. I mean, like you can't really ever say it was like Yo Gotti. You could just say like that's who he had the most beef with. Be the person who most wanted him like out of the picture.
Yeah. Or had the money to get him hit and shit.
Yeah, but it's just crazy that like I just feel like the people who, and I don't know, because like at the end of the day you said you don't know if he did get caught or not, and maybe that's something I can kind of look into real quick. But the people who like did kill him, like what do you think their like sentences should be? You know, like do you feel like there are people who could turn their life around, or do you feel like it's kind of something that's kind of doomed at that point? Like it's
I don't know. I don't know. I guess murder. I don't know. It's a tricky topic because murder can and can't be forgiven. But a lot of people will just be sorry about the murder because they got caught, or after the fact. You know, like they serve some prison time and then they're regretful for it because they already seen that they fucked up their life.
Well, look at it like this, like going back to a little bit of the Dr. Disrespect. I mean, that's for anyone that gets caught, right? They're only sorry if they get caught, right?
Right.
If you look at it that way. So we'll go back to
Yeah.
that, but I just
But
want
then, but like you just brought up, like with Dr. Disrespect, you think it's something that's somebody that's so influential that they would go after it right away, right?
Mhm.
But a lot of people that have money like that tend to get away with it a little bit more. because I guess they have lawyers or they have different ways to protect them. But like, um, that's what I mean. Like even the people with the most money and stuff like that are get away with the most shit too.
Yeah, they
Like
do.
yeah, it could be anybody else that did some shit like that and they fucking go after it. But I think we were talking about it the other day. Like fucking a lot of the times cops don't even do shit if people are catching predators and all that shit. So fucking like I said, just people get away with a lot of shit, bro.
They do, and then just kind of getting back to that, he did get he pleaded not guilty to first degree murder and other charges in the shooting.
Dolph's killer.
Yes. Yeah. My apologies, Dolph's killer. There was a scheduled to appear January 20th of this year
For trial.
for trial. So I mean, there's no exactly, and probably it will probably be like another year or two before something actually does happen.
Right.
But honestly, he should be convicted life without bond. Honestly.
And held accountable. Fuck yeah.
And I feel like that's something that's saying here, and I was gonna bring into that's for all the rappers that got brutally fucking murdered by people.
Right.
You know, all these guys are like barely getting charged now for that shit.
Yeah.
And that's just something like that I kind of want to lead into for our main topic. It's kind of just the justice system in general. I mean, like I feel like the people who do the shit like this, not only this, but just anything, right? Like I feel like it's just like we're way too lenient sometimes. That's just how I feel on it. Where we're just like, all right, yeah. I mean, for instance, like the people who killed X and Pop Smoke, I believe both of them got life without without bail. So like in that instance, cool, because I feel like if you're willing to go and hunt someone down to kill them, like if you plotted out a murder, there's no saving you. Like,
Yeah, you're lucky you're not dead yourself.
yeah, like you, not only that, but it's like you're kind of already gone to the point where it's like you're already in that mindset to where you're willing to kill someone and plan it, like based off of the difference of like I'm in a fight or die situation and then I have to kill someone.
Yeah.
Where I feel like that is somewhere like maybe this guy can actually get help to be fixed. Where I feel like yeah, anyways, first degree murder is like a totally different thing.
Right.
But like for instance, like the people who get caught like I don't know if you ever heard like To Catch a Predator, for instance, you know, getting back on like the minor stuff. To Catch a Predator, those guys when they get caught, they only get like 4 years in a prison, and then they have to be called like a sex offender on the street. And that's supposed to like embarrass them. But what do these guys do, right? They're only sorry if they get caught, right? So it's like, are these people?
Yeah, I treat up my eyes and everything. Wait, yeah, hell yeah. But yeah, with a lot of shit, bro. Like I always think of it all the time when people get caught up, whether it may be for murder, robbery, or anything, and a lot of people get off the hook whether it's like a year or 2 years, and I'm like, dang, a lot of people probably think this too. With my luck, not saying I would do that, but if I had have done that, bro, with my luck, I'd be in there for the rest of my life. And a lot of people get it lucky because our justice system is in a way cracked.
Mhm.
Yeah.
And honestly, this is how I feel. I can't even speak.
Oh, you're good, bro. You got a fucking mouthful of ice, huh? It's all good, bro.
Pour that shit up, bro.
Alright, got you, bro. What do you say, 1.5 or one this time or 2? What do you think?
You decide, my man.
Alright, let's do 1.5.
All right. Well,
Oh shit, there's 2. Fuck, I'm not gonna give you 2. I'll give you half of that.
okay. Good way you put it like that, but yes, like 100%. I think that it's to the point where it's like, are we just letting them out because you don't want to deal with them, or? And I don't think like don't get me wrong, like is the death penalty? This is another topic, right? Is the death penalty meant for everyone? No, I don't think so. I think you can
Forgive some things.
not only that, but I think like also the death penalty is a pussy way out of like a serious punishment. Like you deserve to be beat in prison if you did something.
Right.
Like for instance, like if you do get the life in prison over the death penalty, depending on what he did, like good, because he'll probably suffer more in prison than he would.
He'll wish he was dead, yeah.
Yeah, he'd wish he was
Yeah,
dead.
or he'll suffer more hanging himself in a fucking cell than he would be like knowing he's gonna have a lethal injection or some shit like that.
Exactly. Like for instance, people like I don't know if you ever heard of him, the tight end Aaron Hernandez.
Yes, I did hear about.
Yeah,
I
so
heard
like
of
he
it now.
killed himself. A lot of people like look at it as like, oh, it's because he, I don't know, he kind of knew like the shit he did, especially because he was like, oh, he was like gay and he was like, not only on top of that, but he was like viciously looking at certain people to kill.
Mm-hmm.
So like he was gonna be looked at in prison to be as someone to fuck up or like fuck try
Right,
to
like
kill.
people would kill him too because
Exactly.
he had a big name as well. Yeah.
So ending his own life was like the
Mm-hmm.
perfect way for him, which I think that's another thing. Do you let them fucking? And this is where I wanted to get your take on this. If you're, let's say you send someone like that, right? Is it like, is it their job to also make sure that he doesn't end his life, or is at that point it's like, well, he did it. He gets to kind
I
of
don't know.
decide.
I guess I guess they still do that. Like even in the prisons, like if you're gonna take your own life and they know that you are, they'll stop you from doing it. But
Really?
I yeah.
I did not
Well,
know that.
I'm pretty sure they will.
Yeah.
Well, I don't know 100%.
I'm assuming they'll send doctors in.
Yeah, they'll
No,
send somebody
I-
in and
yeah,
put you
yeah.
in a
I
fucking
believe
psych
it.
ward or some shit. You know, like if you're planning on killing yourself, or they know
Cheers.
you're gonna kill somebody else. Yeah.
And then real quick before we go, we'll rate this.
Okay, yeah, I'm down. But anyways, I feel like it is better for them to get sentenced than it is for them to get the death penalty because they do have a lot for them in there. Like a lot of people were like looking for people that were fucking rapists or pedophiles or
They want to fuck someone up.
yeah, just that did fucking
You know what I mean?
just the crazy shit. Yeah,
Especially
so it's worse for them to deal with shit like that because they get that kind of justice too, even if it's not from the courts.
yeah.
They'll get, justice will find them through that way. Somebody else will find them in jail, find their paperwork that way. So I think, yeah, better than giving them a death penalty would be giving them like a life sentence or something like that.
Depending on what they
For the
do.
rest of their life, yeah. Depending on what they do. I'm not saying hand out the fucking life sentence like to everybody, bro, but fucking.
It's like you get a life sentence.
Yeah,
you
yeah,
get a life
no.
sentence. You
But
just
like
give
shit
a
that's
life sentence to
obviously
everyone.
deserved and shit, yeah.
Yeah. No, I feel like yeah, there's definitely certain things like certain serial killers like I don't know, depending on what they did, probably deserve the death penalty. I don't know. Yeah, I mean you can kind of like I said, you can kind of go both ways, and it is kind of like I wouldn't say it's a tricky topic, but it is a weird one because a lot of people are like, oh, I don't. And this is like another thing too. It kind of gets political, kind of doesn't. But I want to see what you think about it.
Yeah.
Is like a lot of states don't believe in the death penalty because it becomes political.
Mm-hmm.
It's like one side believes in, like we can fix them, and then the other side's like, well, depending on how fucked up they are, can we actually fucking fix them? So it's like, like it doesn't always come down to that political, but a lot of people like to look at it that way.
Mm-hmm.
But it's like, oh, a lot of these certain states only go that route of the death penalty because they like vote a certain way. I don't really look at it that way. I just think some states look at it as, you know what, like if at the end of the day, like if someone needs to be put away because of the shit they're doing, then someone needs to be put away for the shit that they're doing.
Yeah, I know what you
I
mean.
don't think it's anything less or anything more.
Yeah.
I feel like, and I don't know if that makes sense, but like, I've never looked at it in a political way, but I feel like nowadays it's fucking 2024. Anyone can take anything political and like try to make it into a fucking argument. But what do you feel like that is a like that? Like, have you seen it that way, or do you feel like that is like a way to look at it? I guess.
I guess so. Yeah, for sure, bro. I think it really is fucking. I don't know. It's something that we can't even be 100% correct about either because it's like our own government is still trying to figure it out and can't get it.
Which is
fucking
crazy.
right. Yeah, which is fucking crazy, bro. But like fucking, I guess it's just like a fucking. It's a big old fucking thing in general, but.
Yeah, and it's also like, what can you actually do? Because it's like, I don't know. Do you want these people out on the streets? And like we said, we can go back like to any kind of parents out there, not just us. It's almost like, do you want these type of people? No matter, dude, if you're going to prison, if you're even getting sentenced for something where you have to be sentenced for life or the death penalty, I don't want you ever back on the streets. Honestly, I mean,
Yeah, for sure. Especially like in the
like,
same
sorry.
world or city with my kids or something like that. Like,
Yeah.
you wouldn't never want that person. To
like
be,
I feel like you deserve one of them. Like, and this is interesting. Like, I'll kind of tell you what Michelle, my wife, thinks. She thinks that it's not in our hands to ever decide death on someone's life, which is also another interesting take. Like, okay, yeah, as like a human, we don't have like say to be like, all right, you get to die because you did something.
Mhm.
So her take is let him go to prison and let someone else kill him, because at the end of the day, that's like putting it in God's hands. Like,
Yeah.
all right, let someone else kill him, which is interesting. But it's just like,
I guess
imagine
that's what I
being
was
the
saying, too.
family though, like being like, damn, he got fucking prison instead of dying, or
Mhm.
I don't know, like,
Well, a lot of the times I feel like maybe a death penalty might occur when it affects a lot more people. Because like, let's say if a terrorist attack happened and they found the person responsible for it,
Yeah.
they'd obviously give him like some crazy ass fucking sentence. But if they brutally murdered one family member of somebody,
Mhm.
there's only one family member that it affected. So
Yeah.
then it might just be like, oh, a life sentence. People were like, dang, well, he deserves more. Or some people just be like, oh, he's getting death penalty, or he should be doing a life sentence.
Yeah.
Yeah, but fucking I guess like I feel, or I don't really know, but I feel like the more people it affects, the more like penalty they'll get, or like more punishment they'll get in the end.
So, for instance, the kid who did the Parkland shooting, it was back in 2017 when we were still in high school. I think it was our sophomore year, honestly.
Yeah.
He finally got charged. I think it was last year, and it was for him. It was life in prison, plus 25 years, and then or the death penalty.
Mhm.
And people were going up pleading why he should get the death penalty, like families.
Like, why would he get the death penalty?
You know why he should deserve to get.
Okay,
And
okay.
this is in Florida. So if you want to look at like how I was saying, like a political way, it's a red state. So they still have the death penalty. And a lot of states, whether they lean a certain way, they either banned it or keep it around. I think New Mexico. Anyone correct me if I'm wrong. I don't think we have the death penalty here. I think the only places that have the death penalty is Texas and Florida that use it the most often. I think there are other states that have it, but the ones that have used it like most recently, and I don't mean like a couple of days ago. I just mean like maybe a couple.
Like within the past few years, like
Even
most.
like 10 years,
Yeah.
it would probably be those two states. So they always bring it up for a option, at least whether it gets happened or not. It's always an option. So I would say, like at the end of the day, it was in Florida. These families are coming up and are like literally, hey, like this guy does not deserve to like live, right? They're giving their spills, and it's kind of rough to hear, bro. You're kind of you're like, whoa, what the fuck?
You
Like these
literally
families
feel
were
their story.
affected.
Yeah, you literally feel their story when like they're on the fucking stand talking about it.
And you can tell the judge is getting affected by it too. But then I mean, it always comes down to the jury, and I can only imagine what kind of jury duty this is, because you know when you sign up to jury duty, you think you're signing up for that kind of shit.
No, they sign you up.
Well, that's what I'm saying. No, you get signed up.
They sign you up. You don't sign up.
Well, no, you
Well,
don't. You have to
don't
opt
get, like,
in, right?
No, I think you get like a notice in the mail, bro, and they're like, you have to come to jury duty,
Oh,
and if
shit.
not, then you need like a fucking valid excuse why you can't come. I had to go, bro, and
Oh.
luckily for me, well,
Yeah,
they gave me a fucking
speak on your
notice.
experience.
Okay, yeah, sorry, just to get off.
No,
topic
yeah,
real quick.
you're good. I don't give a
But
fuck.
they fucking gave me a notice in the mail, and I had to go like next week to jury duty or whatever. I took off work. On Monday, they were like, "Oh, we'll call you if we need you or if we have a case for you or something like that. Call back later today or tomorrow." And that happened to me every day of the week until Friday. So I literally had jury duty, but I served it, but didn't serve. I called them every day like, "Hey, it was supposed to be like virtual or something."
Yeah.
But it was during COVID times.
Oh,
But
okay.
fucking, I was like fucking happy that I went to jury duty, but I didn't. You know?
Yeah,
Yeah,
I feel
yeah,
you.
yeah.
Might have to fix that real quick. Oh.
No, it's all good. But like we were saying, bro, they sign you up for jury duty. I think. I don't think you opt in. They just like kind of just give it to you. Yeah.
Which is crazy. Because honestly, I did not know that.
Huh? You didn't know that? Yeah. You
No, I thought that like you had to sign up for it, or like they sent you a thing and like, or honestly, once you turn 18, I guess you're right, you opt into it. But I would never think, kind of going back to our topic, like I hear a lot of things like when you do jury duty, it's nothing like that, where you're like deciding a kid's fucking fate of like
Right,
life
yeah.
or death. You know what I mean? So I feel like it's definitely unique to where like imagine being the jury duty on that case, because definitely the jury got together and they were like, no, this kid deserves life in prison. He got life in prison
Yeah.
instead.
And it can be stressful for the fucking jury too. Yeah, like fucking imagine having to fucking give your opinion on that shit. You're just
Damn.
like, bro, I never even wish I heard this story or some shit. You know?
Okay, and then to put you on the spot, if you were on that jury, what would be your? Because okay, at the end of the day, I'm sure a lot of people on that jury disagreed.
Yeah.
It's all about coming to like a
for
mutual
for
agreement.
the shooter you're talking about. Right?
Yes,
Okay.
correct. Yes.
If I was a jury, then like I said, it's fucking stressful, bro. Like you'd be like, I wish I wasn't even fucking selected for jury duty this week. Which you know, that's what you think. I don't know. Maybe
What a
I'm,
bad week to be
maybe I'm wrong,
selected.
but I never opted in. I believe you have to. Like they just hit you up out of nowhere.
We'll just end it. No, you're good.
Yeah, yeah. Oh damn.
Damn, people are
They
slamming
slammed
bottles
our
of Henny.
bottles of Henny and shit.
Oh my god.
Yeah. Oh damn.
Keep going.
No, keep going.
He's
dog.
all, we can figure it
I'm
out.
like, I need to hear what happened to my bottle and shit. Dog.
Felix is all. What the fuck? Well, little did you know you just gave him the wrong time. I'm just kidding.
And also, you need to lock the door. I'm just kidding.
Yeah, we don't answer our phones anymore.
Yeah.
I'm just kidding. No, yeah. I was gonna say, I wanted to put you on the spot, and we were kind of gonna just
go
kind of
ahead,
end
yeah.
it from there. But what would you do, honestly, in that case that you were the jury? You had to kind of put this kid. I guess let's say this: everyone at the table put their thing. Your decision is the last one. So whatever you decide is the one that
So
they go with.
his life is in your hands.
Pretty much,
Okay,
yeah.
yeah.
What are you doing? That kid killed 7 people, injured
know.
another couple.
You'd have to look at it like this, bro. Even if it's one family or it's fucking 10 families that it affected, because he killed multiple people, you know.
Mhm.
You would have to think of like, damn, like he did that. He took life from their family, so you know, like even if you're not taking his life, you're gonna put him in the jail for the rest of his life. You know, like even if it affect one family or 10 families,
Mhm.
I'd still feel justice to put him in there for the rest of his life. Even if he's crazy, then I don't know. Then like I don't know if he can get help, bro. Like I don't know if he really could.
For instance,
There's nothing safe to say that he wouldn't do that again.
Jeffrey Dahmer, you think he can get help?
No, didn't he die?
He did die, but like
Okay.
for instance, do you think he was ever going to be able to get help?
Probably not. No,
Yeah, he got killed in prison.
Yeah,
No.
he would get out and he would be like, oh well, I got away with it, bro.
Yeah,
I got out of this. Yeah, or something like that. A lot of people do think like that.
Yeah. Yeah, our justice is fucked up. So, either way, what do you rate this?
Let's see. I didn't think. Okay, before I get my rating,
Yeah.
I didn't think it was gonna be good at all. I never really mixed my Hennessy unless it was with that Coca-Cola, like I was saying.
Which was terrible.
So I was thinking it was gonna be around like a 4 or 5, but even after my first couple sips, I was like, dang, this is a 7.5. But I'm gonna give it a 7.5.
That is good. Okay.
Yeah.
I like this a lot. Honestly, the vasectomy was good. I gave it a good 6.5. I'm going to give this a 7.2. This is a really good. I would have this every morning with breakfast.
Mhm.
I'll have this tomorrow morning. And honestly, I'll probably have a couple more because we have more orange juice.
We have more orange juice. More
And
honey.
then we got to give the camera guys some too. So.
Yeah.
Honestly, no. I'm just kidding.
He's like, the rest is for us.
And then, honestly, I'm pretty disappointed in you, Eric, because this guy was the one that was telling us about safe drinking, wasn't he?
Yeah, he was telling us before the podcast to drink a
He went into a whole
safe
spill.
amount.
Yeah.
I was drinking a safe amount, and then now
Making sure your viewers know what the safe
I come
amount
to
is.
hear that I had a pretty much full bottle of Henny and it's gone. Yeah, he slammed it. Damn.
Yeah, I gotta go. I'm excited. But rather than that, guys, thank you guys for tuning in. Again, episode 9. My brother Felix, appreciate you for being on this episode, guys. Thank you, guys.
Thank you for having me, bro.
Like always, please leave a like, subscribe, and we'll see you guys in the next one. Damn, dude, fuck. I'm excited to see what the fuck's going on. We'll start when we feel comfortable.
Is it on now?
Yeah. No.
It is on. It is on.
Calm down. I can edit all this first part out.
Is that better, dog? Alright, oh no, you're gonna fool.
towards me. I can't see under the table.
Dude.
Well, no, like,
Trust
my ass,
camera.
I need it on my ass, not on my knees, fool.
Watch
He's gonna pour a shot, it's gonna pop up.
I'm gonna be all, and I'm like, yo, you're gonna see a pillow.
Fix, can you pour this for me?
Looks sure.
It does look good. Yeah, you're good. Oh, yeah.
You can't
good.
see the pillow I got. Oh.
that pillow. Stay there. Okay, this one last time.